Christmas is a time of gift giving. So I want you to imagine the two scenarios. The first scenario is that you're a father and your little boy wants to get you a gift. But since he's a little boy, he has no money. So he goes to you to ask for money for the gift, which you give him. And then, now that he has the money, he needs a ride to the department store downtown where the gift is. So you go and take him to the department store. Now this gift that he wants to give you is on the shelf, way up high. So you have to lift him up, get the thing, come down, and lift him up again when you go out to pay. Then you drive it back. And then he gives you the gift. Is this a gift? Well, in one sense, yeah, because he gave it to you. I mean, also, after all, he could have said soccer and ripped it up and kept it himself. But on the other hand, it's not a gift. Because you did everything. You provided the money, you drove him there, you did everything pretty much to get this gift. Here's the second scenario. You're a father, and your little child boy comes up to you, gives you a hug, a big kiss, and says, "Daddy, what is it that you would like me to do for you?" Which of the two would be a greater gift? Well, obviously, we want the second, because it wouldn't cost us anything, and it wouldn't require anything from us. And more importantly, it would just be that expression of love, which is the most important part. And even then, what's even nicer is that the kid will do something for us. Maybe we'll tell him to clean your room like you've been telling him for 50 years. Although that's me. And so I think about this because of the letter to Hebrews. And it says, when Christ came into the world, he said, although this is not in any of the gospel readings, sacrifice and offering you did not desire, but a body prepared for me. In holocaust and sin offerings you took no delight. Then I said, as it is written of me in the scroll, behold, I come to do your will, O God. He talks about holocaust and sin offerings he offered not. And really that first scenario where the kid wants to buy you a gift, and you have to pay out, and then finally get the gift. That's really the sin offerings that Jesus is talking about. Because no matter what we give him, it's really giving something back which God gave to us. If I put out $1,000, if I put $1 million, if I put $1 trillion in the collection basket, it's all something that I have received from God himself. Whether just that by my own living, that it's been given to me. Everything I have, everything I own is God's. And when I give in the collection or give something else, that's just giving back what he gave it to me. Just like in the first example. But the one thing he cannot demand, the one thing I have to freely give, is myself, my love, and my will, my offering of who I am. Behold, I come to do your will. And it's that sacrifice, which is the pure offering Jesus Christ is asking from us. That's our worship of him. Every time we come to this altar, it is up to us to give of ourselves, the good, bad, and indifferent, and unite them with one sacrifice Jesus Christ made, and give them to the Father. That's actually what active participation means. It does mean that you should actually be singing. You should be actually responding. You should be participating in Mass. But the ultimate participation is when you offer up everything, your entire being, on the altar. Good, bad, and indifferent. And that's what's happening in the Gospel reading. Oftentimes, until I really started thinking about it, I thought, oh, wasn't it great that Mary Joseph's act of charity goes out to Elizabeth and helps her out? But that's not really the case. Because otherwise we have some idea of Mary doing something. After this passage, Mary gives a Magnificat, saying, "My soul proclaims the greatness of the Lord. My spirit rejoices in God my Savior." She is giving praise and thanksgiving to God for everything. And after that, her Magnificat, she said she stayed with Elizabeth for 3 months and then went home. None of her ever says when then she picked up a broom and started cleaning the house. None doesn't say she got up with a rag and started dusting or cleaning the windows or anything else like that. She doesn't say any of that. Instead, what it's all about is worship. That both Mary and Elizabeth have something to rejoice over. Mary to rejoice that she is now carrying the mother of Jesus Christ, carrying the Word made flesh. Elizabeth, that when she's far beyond childbearing years, is now pregnant in 6 months pregnant. Mary, as she is full of grace, and Elizabeth, filled with the Holy Spirit. Both of them are giving praise and glory for what God has done in them. And that is the true worship and sacrifice we're all invited to. Not to be bystanders, not to just say, okay, I'll give something else of what I own or whatever as God has given me back. Instead, to give our very lives. To be like in the second example, saying, I love you, Jesus, and what would you like with me? When we do that, we offer the perfect sacrifice, united with Jesus Christ and union with the Holy Spirit to God the Father. And that is what true worship is all about.